Representative,
terrible.
If I can shift your attention to some news this morning, the President of the United States, with whom you've had your own issues over the years, moments ago called Omarosa Manigault-Newman, who worked for him, a dog. That is what he wrote on Twitter. It's up on the screen for people to see. Your reaction to this?
A dog? How dare he? He has taken this country to its knees. We already have racism raining down all over America. People can't even enjoy themselves. They can't even enjoy an evening out. And I remember specifically telling the boys in the 5,000 Role Models of Excellence project, be very careful, because when they walk to a corner, someone locks the door. People hold on to their purse. If they get on an elevator, people get off. These are boys of color. And now you have to say it to everyone, because everyone is a target. We're finding that college students, they're calling the police because they went to sleep in the dorm. A little girl was selling water on the side of the street, and they called the police. And the President of the United States is calling a woman of color a dog? How dare he? How dare he call anyone a dog? He has a nickname for everyone, and his nickname is Don in the First Grade Reader. That's his nickname, and we have to stop him. And the only way we can stop him and stop all of this foolishness and all of this hate and all of this racism that's raining down on America is we've got to send a blue wave through this country in the midterms. And then we've got to send a blue wave in November, and we'll shut down all of this racism. LeBron James said it correctly when he said, racism has always existed. But President Trump has emboldened the racists to come forward without any fear or fear of punitive actions. And we have got to stop this, because I could be next.
Well, look, in fact, the president called you wacky in a tweet more than a year ago, which is similar language to what he has used with Omarosa Manigault-Newman over the last couple of days. He called her wacky as well. Do you see a racial tinge to those comments, like you clearly see something racial with the dog statement?
It is, I said it a year ago, almost, that Mr. Trump is a white supremacist. He has surrounded himself with white supremacists, and everything that comes out of that White House is racist. So what he says is racist. The people around him, what they think, what they say, how they act, is all racist. And we've got to stop this. And look, I don't expect anything more from him but to call Omarosa a dog. That's his trusted advisor. How dare he?
You called the President of the United States a white supremacist, surrounding himself with white supremacists, and everything that comes out of this White House is racist. Do you believe that everyone who works in the White House is a racist?
Not everyone who works in the White House, but in order to work there, you have to have some sort of value system. And it has to align itself with racism. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to exist in the White House. It is that thick. It is that clear. I know a woman who went to cash a check for $140, and the bank called the police to say that she had stolen it. She had to actually show her driver's license,
you're talking
her
about
voter
something.
registration,
You're absolutely talking about
had.
something societal here in problems that exist around the country. But again, you've made a charge that the President of the United States is a white supremacist. What distinguishes him in your mind from the people who marched in Washington the other day and this all-right neo-Nazi rally? Do you honestly see them in the same light?
You can't help but see him in the same light. He's not only exhibiting the same kinds of characteristics, but he praises them. and he gives them the power, and he emboldens them to mimic what he does and what he tweets out every day. Omarosa is still a black woman. He has no right to call her a dog. I'm a black woman. He has no right to call me wacky. That's wrong. He is the president of the United States of America.
I agree that he is the president of the United States of America. I think you can make a compelling case that no president of the United States should call anybody a dog under any circumstances. Does it matter? And I'm hesitant to dissect this on a word-by-word basis, but does it matter in your mind that he's also called white people and men dogs in the past?
You should not call anyone dogs, but overwhelmingly, in my knowledge and my experiences, it has always been African American people that he's called out of their names, names to embarrass them and to smear them. That has been my experience.
Well, there's a list of people he's called dogs. They're not all.
It's all on one side. It's all on one side, as far as I know.
I'm not sure in this case it matters. I mean, using the word dog, as we can say, we can argue it simply isn't presidential. And I think you can make a compelling case that when you use it toward an African-American woman, it does mean something different than in other cases. But just to state the case, he has said it about men and white men in the past as well. Representative Frederica Wilson, we do thank you for your time this morning. Thanks very much.